At the time of this recording, it is mid-March 2020. We're in the middle of this whole coronavirus thing. And so we're kind of holed up in our homes for a couple of weeks. I just thought I would take this opportunity to show how I make homemade soap. This natural laundry soap without chemicals. Now, like I said, at the time of this recording, with everything that's going on, supplies are dwindling. So I don't know how available these will be online. But I use these. It's called naturally. So anyway, they're soap berries or soap nuts. They grow on a tree in the tropics somewhere. But they have a natural soaponification. So they look like this. And it's like it has like a sap kind of thing on it, but it's not sticky because it's dried. It's almost like you dipped it in hard candy or something. And so you can take these and toss them in one of the little muslin bags that come with it, close it up, put these in here, close it up, and then toss it in your washer. But the thing I don't like about that is I want them to not be present during the rinse cycle. So, and I have a high efficiency washer as well. And so I could just toss them in with the clothes, but again, I don't want the soap berries in there during the rinse cycle. I would like all of that to be rinsed out. So the other thing that you can do is cook them basically. I usually use 4 to 6 of the soap berries or soap nuts per 2 cups of water. This is 8 cups of water, so I think I tossed in like 22 of them or something like that. It doesn't have to be exact, and then I brought it to a boil and turned it down, and I'm just simmering it for 20 minutes. And then these can be used again because these are not, let's see if I can get one. Like they've been cooking for about, I don't know, before I started the 20-minute clock, they were cooking for about 10 or 15 minutes. When these are like all used up and you don't want to use them anymore because they don't have any more soap in them, these will turn like white or gray, and that's how you know they're done. So I can actually use these again. So I just put them in a little bowl and let them dry, and then I keep those on the side. I use them again until they turn gray. So this is the second time I've used these. So, and they still haven't turned. So you can use them for a long time. But you can use this for hand soap. You can put it in your soap dispenser. It is more liquefied than what you're used to for like these gel hand soaps and laundry detergent. This is a soap, not a detergent also. Commercial detergents have a lot of additives, and even the natural ones can leave your clothes feeling like really stiff and just rough, like not very soft, because they're adding stuff to it, and then you have to use a fabric softener to make them feel soft, and the way that we like our clothes and our towels and things. But this, if you use this kind of thing, it does not do that. You can also use Dr. Bronner's Castile soap and things like that diluted, but I don't particularly care for the smell with those. I've tried them, and I will use it because I have it. I will use it in a pinch, but I prefer this because this leaves no smell at all. The Dr. Bronner's, even if I use unscented, still has a weird smell to it to me. Maybe I just have a sensitive sense of smell, I don't know. Anyway, you can use this also for shampoo and body wash. It doesn't really, you see suds here, but it really doesn't sud up a whole lot, but you will get clean. You wash your hair with it or your body, you will get clean. Can't use it for bubble bath though. Well, I haven't tried it, but I don't think it would sud up enough to be like bubble bath. When you use this in your laundry, your clothes are really soft. And I just use a little bit of vinegar for fabric softener anyway. But I've noticed that even when I use the natural laundry detergents and vinegar as the fabric softener on things like rugs or whatever, if I'm just don't really care because it's just a rug, compared to this, they still turn out that weird, hard, crunchy, or not crunchy, just rough feeling. And these are, if you use this, it's very soft. So it's very, makes your clothes feel very, very soft. And I have really sensitive skin. So I found that even the most natural of all natural detergents still irritates my skin. So when I started using this, no more. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. And then I pour it into this bottle, just a reusable little glass bottle. And sometimes I have a little more than, and I'll fill, you know, like some leftover glass containers with it or something like that. And then, yeah, so I'm like due for a batch. In this batch, you use about, I'd say about an 1/8 to 1/4 of a cup for small to medium loads, and then maybe a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup for a large load, but I really wouldn't go too much higher than that. I mean, you can. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. I've probably put a 1/2 cup in mine before and didn't have any issues, but just play around with it and see what works for you. This batch will usually last me about 2 weeks. It's just my husband and I, but I do wash a lot of clothes because we, for various activities, end up changing clothes a lot, and then I use reusable napkins and a lot of reusable type rags and cloths and things like that, so I end up washing a little more often than I guess normal for just 2 people. We don't have any children at home, so if you do, this might not last you that long. You might need to make bigger batches, but for us, this works. So I have this little bit of cheesecloth to strain any little bits of the soap nuts that might miss my extraction of the larger pieces. And I just rinse this cheesecloth out and let it dry and reuse it. Anyway, see, it sudsing up a little bit. I mean, it does have some sudsing action to it, but it's not a lot. It's really great for laundry. And, you know, if your skin's sensitive to soaps and things like that, it's great for your hair and your skin too. So. And 1 bag of those SoapNuts lasts a long time. That bag I have is a 4-pound bag, which it's about, the time of this video, it's about $45, I want to say, something like that, for a 4-pound bag. Now with everything that's going on with this virus, whoops, a little overflow there. This virus and everything, I don't know if people have caught on to SoapNuts and they're buying them now because laundry soap is in pretty high demand. Laundry soap, dishwashing soap. You could use this to wash dishes too. Things like that. I mean, those are in pretty high demand right now, so I don't know what the price is right now. I'd have to check. Ooh, handle of this thing got hot. It fell into the pot. Sometimes you have to pull the cheesecloth up a little bit because it gets stuck in the small part of the funnel. Wow, that one got full too. There's all the little bits that it filtered out. Just don't want those in the clothes, you know. And this cheesecloth doesn't really need to be washed because all I did was filter soap through it. So a good rinse is all it needs. Bring it out. And then I'm going to set it out to dry. That's it, guys. This is going upstairs to the laundry room for the next couple of weeks. It's one of the most, it may be the most natural form of soap or laundry soap, shampoo, whatever that you can get. So it's nice to have on hand, especially when there's a high demand for those products. So anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye. Also, this is what they look like when you take them out. So they're still like, this one's a little light colored, but I would still use it again. I use them until they get really, really pale. So I'll let them dry out and then I'll put them in this jar for next time. And I know that's the ones I need to use until they're all gone or all used up.